This is week 12 of the 2010 season. Coach Jim Schwartz and the Detroit Lions are 6-4. We are coming off of the loss last week on the road against the Dallas Cowboys. That was an absolutely insane game, a historic game, the most combined points scored in a single NFL game in history. A combined total of 114 points were scored last week, and unfortunately, most of them were for the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas had a 21-3 lead after the first quarter. At halftime, it was 31-20 Dallas. Going into the fourth quarter, it was 45-34 Dallas. And at the end of the game, the Dallas Cowboys had the 66-48 lead. We never had the lead in the game, though we did have more yards of total offense than the Cowboys. Dallas won the turnover battle 6-1. Turned the ball over 6 times, 3 of them leading to defensive scores. There were a couple fumble returns for a touchdown. There was a pick six. Our defense certainly didn't play well, but not all the points were from Dallas's offense. We never had the lead in the game. We couldn't get stops. Our offense did a lot of positive things, but too many mistakes, too many turnovers, and our defense couldn't get the stops to allow us to have an opportunity to come back. We fought till the very end, but a loss in an absolutely insane game in Week 11 drops us to 6-4. Let's take a look at all the Week 11 results. The Dolphins beat the Bears 24-10. The Vikings beat the Packers 31-16. Big NFC North game there. The Redskins beat the Titans. Chiefs beat the Cardinals. Panthers beat the Ravens. The Bengals beat the Bills. Cowboys beat the Lions 66-48. The Texans beat the Jets. Steelers beat the Raiders by a field goal. The Jaguars beat the Browns. The Saints beat the Seahawks. Falcons beat the Rams. Buccaneers beat the 49ers. Patriots beat the Colts. The Eagles beat the Giants. And the Chargers beat the Broncos. That was all from Week 11. Look at the players of the week. And offensive player of the week, halfback for the Dallas Cowboys, Felix Jones. Defensive player of the week, outside linebacker for the Dallas Cowboys, Anthony Spencer. Not a good sign when both players of the week coming off performances against us, but that's the way it went. Big games from them. AFC Offensive Player of the Week, David Garrard, quarterback for the Jaguars, and AFC Defensive Player of the Week, Chris Clemens, safety for the Dolphins. Of course, Jones and Spencer winning the NFC Players of the Week as well. A look here at the season stats as we get ready for our Week 12 matchup. DeAndre Levy leading with 69 tackles, 22 tackles for a loss, 7 sacks from Ndamukong Suh. Delmas Manuel with 2 INTs. Peterson, Spivey, and Palmer have 1. Peterson has 1 defensive touchdown. 2 defensive touchdowns for King, 1 for Avril and Williams, who unfortunately is out. Avril has 8 sacks. As we look at our full defensive stats, Jason Hanson, 16 of 19 on the season, 84%, a long of 50 yards, 32 of 32 on extra points. Punting-wise, Nick Harris, 49 punts. Did not punt at all last week. 51 kick returns for Morris, 1 registered for Clark and Scheffler, 37 punt returns for Eric King, 1 registered for Spivey. Fitzpatrick played Week 1 for us. Matthew Stafford, 2,158 passing yards, 17 touchdowns to 11 interceptions. Turning the ball over too much, doing some positive things, but we absolutely have to protect the football here. 6 games left in the regular season. We cannot have turnovers like we had last week, not at all. Javid Best leading with 539 yards rushing. Rookie, 422 for Kevin Smith, 193 from Reese Morris. Best and Smith have 5 rushing touchdowns. Morris has 1. Stafford, Brown, Fitzpatrick, Felton, all with rushing attempts. $35 catches for Calvin Johnson, 32 for Burleson, 28 for Brown, our 3 leading receivers. Johnson has 8 touchdowns, Burleson has 4, Brown and Williams have 2, Scheffler has 1. Ray Lewis also has a receiving touchdown for us this season. Now I look here at our opponents coming up on Thanksgiving. Gerard Mayo leads with 63 tackles, Manticane with 48, Goyton with 45, Manticane with 9 sacks. Merriweather has 2 interceptions for the Patriots defense. Defensive touchdowns from McCourty and McGowan. Bodden, McCourty, and Butler have 3 interceptions. McGowan has 2. Sanders has 2 as well for the Patriots defense. Let's look at their full defensive stats. 19 of 22 is Stephen Gostkowski, 86%, a long of 47. He is 28 of 28, 100% on extra points, 57 punts for Mesco on the season. Most kick returns from Maroney. Edelman has 16 as well, but he is out with an injury. Wes Welker has a couple. Wes Welker has all 14 punt returns. Tom Brady, 2,506 passing yards, 21 touchdowns to 8 interceptions, along of 57, 63% completion percentage, over 250 yards per game passing. Lawrence Maroney, 444 rushing yards, 4 touchdowns. Falk and Morris both have 2 rushing touchdowns. Falk 224 yards, Morris 153. Askew some rushing yards as well. Randy Moss leads with 57 catches. Welker has 41. Crumpler has 32. Moss with 8 receiving touchdowns leads the team. Welker and Edelman with 4. Crumpler with 3. Holt and Tate with 1. Now I look at some notable stats from around the NFL. Vilma and Higgins lead with 78 tackles. Sack lead is with Dwight Freeney of the Colts. Sheldon Brown, interception lead. 93% for Rackers and Hartley. Best field goal percentage. Long is 56. Carpenter, Feely, and Lindell. Best quarterback rating in the NFL is Tom Brady. Our opponent coming up here, Thanksgiving. Peyton Manning, the most passing yards. Flip Rivers, the most passing touchdowns. Most passing interceptions belongs to Jason Campbell. Michael Turner, the most rushing yards in the NFL by almost 300 yards. Sean Green is in second. Michael Turner is having a fantastic season. He has the most rushing touchdowns. He has the most rushing attempts as well. Second in average per carry. He has the most average per game. Dropping best with the highest average per carry now. Great work from him. Reggie Wayne leads with 71 receptions, and he's the only receiver with over 1,000 yards. Most receiving touchdowns is Greg Jennings of the Packers. So here we go. Week 12 NFL schedule. So not a long break after our crazy game on Sunday against the Cowboys. We will now be playing here Thursday, 12:30, Thanksgiving. We are going to be hosting the New England Patriots, who have the best record in the NFL. Huge game coming up in Detroit. Also on Thanksgiving, 4:15, the defending Super Bowl champion Saints will be on the road against the Dallas Cowboys. And Thanksgiving night, 8:20, the Bengals will be on the road against the New York Jets. 3 Thanksgiving games. Then Sunday at 1 p.m. it'll be the Titans at the Texans, Buccaneers at the Ravens, Jaguars at the Giants, Panthers at the Browns, Steelers at the Bills, Eagles at the Bears, Vikings at the Redskins, Packers at the Falcons, 4:05 Chiefs at the Seahawks, Dolphins at the Raiders, 4:15 Rams at the Broncos, Sunday night Chargers at the Colts, and Monday night 49ers at the Cardinals. That's a look at the Week 12 schedule. Look here at the NFL standings. Best record in the NFL is the New England Patriots. They are 9-1. They have won their last 3 games. second best record in the NFL and the AFC is the San Diego Chargers. They're 8-2. Steelers at 7-3. A couple teams 6-4. NFC best record is the Minnesota Vikings, 7-2-1. They've won their last two. Saints and Panthers tied for second best record. They're 7-3. And we've got 5 teams at 6-4. Seahawks, Redskins, Lions, Packers, and Giants. AFC North, the Steelers with a 1-game lead over the Bengals. AFC South, the Jaguars a 2-game lead over the defending AFC champion Colts. AFC East, the Patriots well in front there, a 4-game lead over the Jets. Chargers a 3-game lead over the Raiders in the AFC West. NFC North, the Vikings, they've got the lead here, 7-2-1. Lions and Packers both 6-4. We're above the Packers because we beat them in our 1 game against them. We'll play them again later. Bears have lost their last 3. They are at 4-6. NFC South, Saints and Panthers at 7-3. Falcons at 5-5. NFC East, Redskins and Giants at 6-4. And NFC West, the Seahawks a 1-game lead over the Rams. So look at the NFL standings. Now look here at the injury report. So we are without Kyle Vanden Bosch, our right end. He will not be able to play here this week. It's another injury to our defense. Dan Connor out a couple more weeks. And Corey Williams out an estimated 9 weeks. So unfortunate there. Injuries for us to deal with them. Look at some other injuries around the NFL. Packers, a couple injuries. Patriots, our opponents coming up here, they're dealing with injuries as well. Stephen Neal, their right guard, he will be out. Tight end, Rob Gronkowski. Left tackle, Matt Light. Wide receiver, Julian Edelman, he's out for the season. Same with right guard, Dan Connolly. So some injuries to the offensive line. A couple receivers, Patriots dealing with some injuries. Redskins dealing with quite a few injuries of their own. Shaw off of the season for the Texans. Injuries there for the Vikings and for the Bears. Cardinals, quite a few injuries for them. Marcus Ware for the Cowboys, he's going to be out for an estimated 7 weeks. Tough break there. Ware injured in the game against us. Tough break there. Alex Smith out an estimated 5 more weeks for the 49ers. That is a look at the injury report. And now it is time here. Thanksgiving game. Fired up for it. Let's go. Huge game, Thanksgiving, national audience, taking on the best record team in the NFL, the best team in the NFL. The New England Patriots looking to bounce back after a crazy game just a few days ago on Sunday, back at home. Started things off with a win, surprise win, first road win in quite a while, first divisional win in quite a while. Back-to-back losses, but good battles, found a way to win it against the Packers, came back against the Rams. Great victories against the Giants and Redskins. Tough loss against the Jets. An exciting come-from-behind win against the Bills. Crazy game against the Cowboys. A loss. Now trying to get ourselves a massive, massive win here. Certainly going to be the underdogs going up against the Patriots, but we are going to be fired up back at home. Competing here in the 2010 season. It has been a while since the Lions have been competitive. For the New England Patriots, they started things off with a win against the Bengals, against the Jets, against the Bills, against the Dolphins, all single-digit victories. 2-point win against the Ravens, against the Chargers. A 2-point loss at home against the Vikings, their only defeat of the season, coming in Week 8. And their biggest win up to that point, taking down the Browns and the Steelers by 22. And they took down the Colts. So, most of their games have been close. Week 9 and Week 10, they were able to get some room in their victories, and then a 6-point win at home against the Colts last week. The Colts really struggling, 4-6, and the Patriots trying to get their 10th win of the season, trying to get their winning streak up to 4. For New England, they are coming off of a 10-6 season last year. They finished first in the AFC East, and then they lost in the wild card round, first game of their playoff run. They lost at home to the Baltimore Ravens For New England, this is their first Thanksgiving game since the 2002 season. That was also in Detroit against the Lions. The Patriots won that game in 2002, 20-12. For the Detroit Lions, of course, tradition, Detroit hosts every Thanksgiving. And the Lions have really been having a rough time on Thanksgiving in recent years. In fact, the Detroit Lions have lost their last 6 Thanksgiving games, all by double digits. Last season, the Lions lost at home 34-12 against the Green Bay Packers. The last victory for the Lions on Thanksgiving, which again they play every year on Thanksgiving, came in the 2003 season. That was also in a game against the Packers. That was a 22-14 victory for the Lions. So it has been 6 straight losses, trying to end a rough losing streak on Thanksgiving Day. This is the biggest national audience we will have here during the regular season. Our only primetime game. We don't have any Sunday night or Monday night, Thursday night games, except for this one here. Not a night game, but Thursday Thanksgiving game. So this is a huge chance in front of a national audience, and this is a massive game as we are trying to compete here to try to end a long drought in the playoffs, trying to have an unbelievable turnaround season coming off of 2 absolutely historically bad seasons in 2008-2009, trying to make a run here in the 2010 season. Gonna give it everything we got. Let's do it. Fired up for it. Let's go. Taking on the New England Patriots. And New England going to be wearing their classics here on Thanksgiving, and we will be wearing our classics as well. We are all fired up for it. It's going to be rocking in Detroit. Let's go. Week 12, the 9-1 Patriots at the 6-4 Lions. Thanksgiving Day. Let's go.
Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Downtown Detroit, Michigan, and welcome to Ford Field. I'm Gus Johnson along with Chris Collins. We're happy to have you alongside for this evening's matchup between the Lions and the Patriots. Who do you see as the key players for this matchup, Chris?
Well, Gus, I've got my eyes on the 2 quarterbacks in this one. I had a chance to talk to both of these guys, obviously guys that have experience in this situation. They've been here before, and yet it's always so interesting. You can see a different look in their eyes when they're warming up. You know that they know the significance of these matchups, and it just adds another level of excitement to the football game. When you're talking about this kind of talent on the field, this should be a really good one. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get it going.
Interesting, Chris. Great storyline here today, and we'll follow that storyline as this game moves on.
Here we go. Happy Thanksgiving. First game of the day. 3 NFL games here on Thanksgiving. Detroit Lions having a surprisingly strong 2010 season, 6-4 record, still competing here, taking on the Patriots, who have the best record in the NFL, 9-1. Lions looking for their first Thanksgiving win since the 2003 season, having lost their last 6 Thanksgiving games, all by double digits. Maurice Morris is going to field the kickoff around the 9, and it's brought down around the 25. Here we are, both teams wearing nice alternate uniforms here. And Matthew Stafford is going to hand it off to Maurice Morris. First play here
yards
on
there.
Thanksgiving Day.
That'll bring up second down. And they line up at the 28. Flips it out short
Zephyr
to his left.
tries to get it there to Brandon Pettigrew, but he can't hit
Brandon
him.
Pettigrew was the intended receiver on the play.
Yeah, a bit frustrating there. Love to be able to get that completion, and do not want to have a 3 now to start things here. We find a way 3rd and 7. We're gonna have to get it past 35. Stafford to Brown.
Wow, was his intended target.
Halfback angle. Trying to get to
The
Aaron Brown,
Lions
not gonna
line up to
happen.
punt. Wes Welker is back deep to return.
Welker is gonna get it
He's brought
to
down
about
at
32.
the 32-yard line.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying
Here
to
comes
be a playmaker
Tom
when
Brady
they're
and the New
really
England
not.
Patriots.
At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
And he's gonna get it to Randy Moss, who's going to shake a tackle. Julian Peterson will bring him down, but it's a 12-yard gain. First play for the Patriots offense. And our defense wasn't responsible for all 66 of those points that the Cowboys scored on us last week. Defense still did not play well. Definitely were embarrassed on Sunday trying to redeem ourselves here in front of a national audience on Thanksgiving Day. And a massive game here. 6 games remaining in the regular season. Detroit Lions are still competing. We were 6-3. We fell last week. 6-4 now.
There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Looking for a big-time upset win here. We got ourselves a 3rd and 11. A chance to get a stop.
Rolling out to his right.
Brady is going to find Moss. Randy Moss is going to come back.
Be one of the most productive quarterbacks in the league and in league history. Sure, you've got some other guys in the league that you can argue maybe this guy's better, that guy's better. But when you look at this guy's career, he is clearly one of the best ever.
Tom Brady. He had time there, and he used it expertly. Randy Moss coming back
Has a man to his right.
to Tate, and he's not able to get his feet
Was the
in.
intended receiver on the play.
Yeah, he was running there, he was not able to get his feet in bounds. It was the right
They
call.
line up at the 25.
2nd and 10 now.
And they'll run him again.
Malone, Malone's gonna get about
Julian Peterson was there for the
8 or
stop.
9 yards
It's a gain
there.
of 8.
You know you have a pretty special player at the running back position when despite the fact that they're run blitzing him now, he can still get
3rd
out
and
of
2,
there
a big
and still
play.
come up with a
Very
nice
big
gain.
play here. Hand off to Falk, and he is gonna be short, I believe.
We have a Lions player who appears to be shaken up.
Hopefully he's alright. Definitely not wanting more injuries to our defense. But able to make the play
And
short.
the field goal unit is on the field looking for 3 points. So this will be a 33-yard field goal attempt.
Kick is right down the
And
middle.
the kick is good. The Patriots put up the first points. They lead 3-zip. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon.
And Louis Delmas. We won't come up before he is ready. Hopefully he can come back soon for us. It's Payne over there on the sideline. 3-0 here. Patriots striking first.
Gostkowski will kick it deep. Clark is back to receive the kick.
Morris.
It's a loose
Lost the
ball.
ball.
There's a scramble.
Don't lose it.
So an early mistake, and they'll look to rebound on their next possession.
That is a question. Was that a fumble? Try to get a quick look here and decide if we're going to throw the flag. Because he knew he was down. He was so close, right? So the challenge
Jim
flag is
Schwartz
going to come out
wants
here.
the referee to take another look at this one.
Got a quick look up in the booth. We'll coach to throw it with the check here. Obviously a big moment early on in this game. 6 turnovers last week. Well, on Sunday. 6 turnovers on Sunday against the Cowboys. And hopefully we don't have one here. Hopefully he was down. Believe in me, hit first.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
Let's go. I mean, they were right up in the booth. It was the right decision to throw the challenge flag. And look, it's a comeback out on the field after a very frightening moment on the kickoff. So after it is, he tries to throw a pass.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
They give to the
Get
tailback.
off to the best. Nobody. And it's gonna be 3rd and 10 now.
Good coverage
Stafford
downfield.
took the ball. He's gonna try to make a move, but he's gonna get down.
The Patriots held them in check on that drive, and that's a good way to send a strong message
Tried
to
to
an
spin
offense that it is going to be
inside.
a very physical
Tackle is
game.
made. Nick Harris will have to come out to punt it away. Snapping it from a 38, Harris. Gonna boot it inside of 15. And
Gets the ball
Welker
at the 14-yard line.
is gonna get some room, get some yards, trying to figure out.
Finding the seam and getting up the field. A lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that can go wrong, and only a few that can really go right.
Maloney is going to be brought down about a 4-yard line.
Short throw to the right.
Welker the catch, man, over the
Yeah,
tackle.
that's not one of those plays that's a huge
Get some
gain
help from
by
Spivey.
any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have
Little work,
to
it's gonna make it a
start
3rd
hitting
down
some of those short
situation.
intermediate routes, and that
3rd and
begins to
short,
open everything
chance
else up.
here. Hand off. Maloney gets the first. And it is a face mask penalty on the tackle. On the road.
Coaches get upset enough when you make a physical mistake on the field. But when you make that kind of a mental mistake on 3rd down, coaches go nuts.
short right side.
Complete to Welker. He's going to get some nice yards. He's going to be just short of the first down.
Gets a nice gain on the completion, his second so far of this drive.
Yeah, and I'm going to expect to see a lot more passes to this guy. He's a good receiver. He's talented. He can make the catch and get upfield. But more importantly right now, this defense is creating some opportunities for him to catch the ball.
First down. Patriots well in front in the AFC East. We are right now in second place, the NFC North.
They pitch it.
Maroney is going to get
Was there
about
to bring him
3
down.
yards.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Dumps it out right.
Houston is going to break up the pass.
Wes Welker was his intended target.
Brady trying to get it there to Welker. Good work. Here's Houston breaking up the pass, 3rd and 7.
Opts for a short throw.
Moss is going to make the move, another move. Randy Moss all the way up to the 2-1.
I just can't remember a receiver who has changed the game more than Randy Moss. Defenses just live in fear of being embarrassed by this guy simply running by defense.
And another look here, absolute highlight reel play from Randy Moss. First off, a one-handed catch. Gets his way between line defenders, makes a juke move inside. Nearly takes it all the way, he's going to be brought down. Well inside the 2-yard line.
They tried to do to stop just him.
And good work making the tackle. I really need a big stand here to keep them out.
Tosses it out.
Pitch to Rooney, and he is in the end zone, touchdown in England.
The Patriots get the first touchdown of the game.
You love to see a halfback with absolutely no fear. Once he saw that goal line, he knew he was going to stick it in.
And the New England Patriots with the 10-3 Thanksgiving lead. 10-0 Thanksgiving lead, increasing it from 3 to 10. 3:44 remaining here in the first quarter. Patriots are favorites, and they're in control thus far.
Will kick it deep. Clark
Plenty of
is
time
deep,
left.
looking to
Comeback
return the
wins
kickoff.
before. Let's get something going. And Rice Morris is going to be brought down. And now the Patriots are going to have a mistake, a face mask penalty of their own. Aaron Hernandez.
And so the defense gives up some yards after the flag.
Gus, everybody knows that football is a game of emotion. But unchecked emotion is a bad thing. You have to be able to control yourself on the football field. That's a big mistake.
And Randy Moss having a big game so far for the Patriots. Calvin Johnson, our star receiver, we got to get him going as well. That's his first grab.
Surveys the field.
Oh, threw it in the lineup and right on it.
The intended receiver.
Pass rush almost got there that time,
That's a
and
dangerous
he has to
decision.
feel a little
Fortunate that
lucky that
was
ball
not
just
picked
fell
off by Mann.
harmlessly
He
to the
had an
turf.
opportunity for sure. He had a better chance than Scheffler did to make the catch. Big sigh of relief. We dodge a bullet there. Back draw. Maurice has enough first down.
Maurice Morris found some room and was able to pick up the first. Searching for an open man.
To Calvin Johnson Jr. and he's gonna make a nice move by Cherry catch.
At the 21-yard
Let's make it some extra yardage. Let's go.
Right there. And I tell you, you always hear about just how strong this guy's arm is, and boy, there it was on display.
Beautifully done there. Calvin Johnson. Nice move after the catch of his own. After the 21. Stafford, inaccurate throw there.
Second down now following the incomplete pass.
And their safety had a chance. Oh, he had both hands on it. Another big missed opportunity for the Patriots. Possible interception on this drive. Multiple lives this possession.
They hand it off.
Trying to take advantage of it, but nothing there. Second down, it's a loss of carry, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and 12. Stafford.
Calvin Johnson
Calvin
was the
Johnson.
intended receiver on the play.
And it'll be 4th and 12. Gonna have to bring out the field goal unit. Jason
Harris
Hansen.
can bring his team within a touchdown.
Good snap, good hold, good kick. Jason Hansen good from 40 yards. And it's a 10-3 game here. We're on the board. Seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Hansen is just about ready to kick this one away.
Hansen kicks it off.
He
Up
brings
down
it back to the 23.
Tom Brady and the Patriots. Moss in motion, hand off to Maroney. Maroney's going to be shut down. Oh, make the play. Nice work there. We're in. Van Bosch out with the injury. They're making a nice play there, shutting him down. First down. Second and 11 there, go to the ground again. Hawks going to have some yardage. And that will take us to the second quarter. 10-3, the Patriots lead after one, and they're going to have a 3rd and 4.
Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 10-3.
Third and 4 as we begin the second quarter. Patriots are 4 of 5 in the first and third downs. Going to stop here. They fake it to Moss. And they'll get it to fall. Big gain, 11 yards, first down.
Into the open field. Think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
to make the catch. There's a flag and
Well, that certainly was a bad break for the defense, but what a break for this offense.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
Hey, Gus, I always thought defensive penalties were so much more deflating than offensive penalties. You know, it's an offense, you get a chance to
hit
make
there
up
from
for
Jordan
it.
Peterson, his
Defense,
fourth tackle of the
usually
year.
big yardage and automatic first downs.
Short throw to the left.
Wes Welker, the reception.
At the 27.
Tom Brady hasn't missed yet on this drive. He's an accurate passer, and he's got a good sense of timing in that pocket.
Well, coming off of a brutal game defensively, we are facing Tom Brady in a short rest. What's under? Oh no! Levy's gonna pick it off. Let's go! And what a huge play here! DeAndre Levy is gonna take it back, and Ford Field erupts. Let's go!
Great break on the ball, but he knew what to do with it. Stuck it in the end zone. Tremendous play.
So after the pick, the offense puts up points on this possession.
We had a few unfortunate breaks against us last week, leading to defensive scores, and we're going to get one of our own here. DeAndre Levy is going to get Ford Field fired up. Let's go.
The extra point to tie this game up.
It's in the PAT, and we are all 10-10 here. And NFL fans likely thinking we may be in for another blowout Lion Thanksgiving loss. Patriots off to a 10-0 start. And battle back
It's ready to kick
the
it
level
away.
here. So very early in the game, 11:26 remaining in the second quarter.
Gets the ball at around the 10.
We brought down around the 28.
This offense will have to quickly forget their misfortune and try to turn it around on this series. Looks like the
And the
offense is a
Patriots
little excited down there.
Couple guys moving there before the snap.
You know, it's just
False
5
start
yards, but a
penalty.
penalty like that can really
Let's
throw
go.
your offense off rhythm. You definitely have to now change the play call at this point.
And Falk shut down there. Nice tackle. That is the second for Wade.
And we have a flag on the play.
There's a flag. They got it to Tate.
Down the
Houston
sideline.
completely whiffed on it, but there's a
And that flag
flag.
is thrown in the area of holding.
And
And
it's
if it
going to be a
is,
holding
you can take
penalty.
that touchdown off the board.
Mark Rivera. The holding call here. The flag was out early.
The offense is moving in the right direction after that.
For this offense to
And
be
maybe
effective,
Houston
they
saw the
have to
flag,
stay
knew it was a
on
holding
schedule.
penalty,
When you
took
get
a chance
penalty
going
like
for the
that,
ball.
it
I
allows
don't
the
know.
defense to
He
begin to
completely
bring
whiffed
some
on it
pressure.
there.
Dangerous situation
Good
for
throw
the
from Tom
offense.
Brady, able to find it through. Not well defended. Scary moment nonetheless. Fortunately, it was the holding call everyone was expecting it to be.
He's brought down.
And Falk's going to make the catch.
Well, they gained about 4 yards
Not
on
a
that
whole lot
play,
there.
but
They're going to face
sometimes
a
as an offense, as long as
third
it's
and
not a negative
20.
play, it's a positive play.
So defense, take care of business here. Shut it down. Let's go.
Moves to his right.
Oh, and they're going to go with the halfback screen. They get it out to flag.
Down the sideline.
I'm going to get about 7 yards out of it. And they will shut it down. Some Thompson makes the tackle. And Lions fans fired up here. Trying to prove that
King
we
is
are
back
a
deep to
legit
return the
competitive
punt.
team here this 2010 season. King tries to get something
will
on it,
take off at the
maybe a
31.
yard.
I'm
Quickly
sure
brought
they would
down.
have liked to have gotten a little
Some
better
words
return
exchanged
out of
after
there.
the tackle.
No question about it.
He started
needs
with
a little more
32.
help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but there's no space to be found there.
Stafford to Lewis. And Greg Lewis will make the catch. His first of the game, 9 yards.
Dumps it out left.
To Aaron Brown.
No gain on that completion.
Completion, but no success for us. Gonna be a loss of a yard. And 32 coming up here, big play. Try to get on the ground. And Kevin Smith. That is some nice running.
Picks up 3 yards in the first down.
Weaving a bit there. Immediately able to cut inside.
Statistics the next day, but when you
Great
keep moving
vision.
those chains, it makes a difference.
Great running there. Nice pickup. Fresh set of downs. To the 43 now.
Goes through his progression.
Stafford.
The pass falls incomplete.
Matthew Stafford is not the most accurate passer in the league. He lets balls get away from him sometimes, and occasionally they're fairly easy completions.
Ten Stafford. Halfback screen. Get it to Maurice Morris. Instead of lose those.
Loss of 3 on the completion.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
Make it difficult here for sure. 3rd and 13. Gotta get it past midfield. Gotta have a big game here. Morris motions out.
Gets it away.
They try to fire it there to
The
Morris.
defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were
And Nick
all
Harris will
over
cover
that
out here. We'll be stopping it from our 40. Time to punt it away. And Harris is gonna boot it.
Signals to the
Patriots
back
call
end.
at the 11, so nice work there. on the
They were
punt.
forced to punt on their last drive.
Patriots trying to get some pressure there on the punt, not able to get there. Good work. Good clean snap, catch, punt. And Dominican Sue get his second tackle of the game and drop him in the backfield.
So, I've seen these guys.
2-yard
They're
loss.
big and they're nasty, but at least
Strong
from an
start here.
offensive
Got ourselves
standpoint,
some
they
momentum,
gotta
got
try to
ourselves
get
some
into
hope
play.
here. To Rucker, complete. He's gonna get a nice gain there up to the 28-yard line. And a fresh set of downs.
Passes it downfield.
To Moss, he's brought down. It's gonna be good for about 10 yards. Randy Moss, his 5th reception,
Now has
87
5
yards.
catches. The Golden Boy, Tom Brady, is exceptional at the play action. This could be a prime spot to try it.
Towards the sideline local, catch made
At the 44-yard line.
his 6th.
Tom Brady is sort of a streaky passer. You know, when he gets into a rhythm like he seems to be doing right now, he can shred a defense.
2-minute warning, both sides with all 3 timeouts. We're hanging in there. Good battle here. Thanksgiving. Defense trying to shut down the Patriots here as they're trying to regain their lead before halftime. Bringing pressure.
And he's crushed as he lets it go.
Complete.
He's wrestled down at the 44-yard line.
Just was able to get it off. It's a completion.
Rolling out to his right.
Trosnick makes a nice play on the sideline, breaks it up.
Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass.
Trying to get it to Moss again. John shutting it down.
He rolls out to the right.
So Moss, Andre Levy the tackler.
32-yard line.
You know, everybody knows about Randy Moss and his ability to get deep and run by people, and that's been his signature move. I've been more and more impressed by his willingness to go over the middle and take a hit. That's something we didn't see early on in his career. Obviously still a deep threat, but a much tougher receiver today.
And a false start penalty. Another false start penalty for the Patriots. That's going to back them up to the 36-yard line. Second 14 the situation
And
here.
we'll come back. Penalty on the offense.
One thing we learned about this defense, it's hard enough to move the football.
Trying to get pressure on Brady to get it to Hernandez. And we're going to take a timeout. We want to shut him down here. We're going to get the ball back. We believe in our defense. We believe we can get the stop here, 37. We believe our offense can get something going and give us a chance. So big play coming up here. Crumpler in motion. They're going to toss it to Falk. It's going to shake the initial tackle. And we'll take our second time now. So interesting decision there, the Patriots going on the ground, and we were not fooled on it. We made the play, 4th and 5 coming up. It'll be a 44-yard field goal attempt with 1:01 left. Patriots trying to take the lead here. The kick is right down low. Steven Gurkowski, 44 yards, got it. Patriots back in front. We got 56 seconds with a timeout left. We called our timeouts to give ourselves an opportunity. Maurice Morris. As we can move up to that 27. 52 seconds is all that remains. Gotta be smart, gotta be quick, decisive. Come on. Stafford to Burleson. It's a 4-yard completion. Stafford to Scheffler. And Scheffler did not get out of the bounds. Oh. Well, he was certainly in great position to get out of bounds, but had to cut it up at a nice gain out of it, but not able to get out of bounds in the end. Stafford to Scheffler, trying to get it there, a big gain. There's still 25 seconds, so the time left. He's kicking himself a bit there. That mistake. Gotta get out at the end. Yeah, I want to get all we can get, but gotta make that move at the end there. 25 seconds left. Come on. It's still get something here.
He's going
Stafford,
deep
oh,
with it.
that's not an accurate throw there.
No completion that
Oh,
time,
to
and
Wilson.
it'll bring up third down.
No. Come on.
Here's the pass.
Stafford complete to Williams. Look at a hustle.
Maybe get kick-started a little bit after that catch. Their passing game hasn't exactly been very impressive so far.
And we'll take a timeout here, set up for the last play of the game. We're trying to hurry up, but it was going to be too much of a risk to snap it at that point. So, great pass there to put us in this position. Great work here. Everything's set us up for a chance to tie it up. 2 seconds remaining. 47-yard attempt. He's got it. Jason Hansen hits it. Let's go. We tie up. And we enter halftime fired up here, all square. We are level with the best team in the NFL. And we got ourselves a great game here. First game of 3 on Thanksgiving Day. It is all level here in Detroit. The Lions hanging in there, despite the Patriots outgaining us significantly. Tom Brady 200 passing yards in the first half. They did have a pick 6. Found a way to strike right before halftime, tie it back up. And it's been a great battle here. A ton of excitement in Detroit. We're trying to pull off a major upset against a team with the best record in the NFL. Looking for our first Thanksgiving win since the 2003 season. Detroit has lost their last 6 on Thanksgiving Day, all by double digits. Great battle here.
To start the third quarter.
Kicking off to start the second half. Jason Hansen hit the big field at the end of the first half. Boot it here to Maroney. And he's going to make a move. Will be brought down
To about the
30.
30-yard line.
And here comes Tom Brady and the New England Patriots.
He lets it go.
First play, Louis Delmos picks it off. Let's go. And we bring pressure on Brady. Both interceptions coming when we were able to get great pressure. And that was an incredible play by Louis Delmos.
Defense saw him, jumped the throw, and made the catch. Good play on the defensive side.
We are trying to get ourselves a massive win here on Thanksgiving, and we start the second half with a bang. Bringing the heat, getting pressure here on Tom Brady. And Louis Delmos, who was banged up earlier in the game, makes an unbelievable INT here. Now look at this from this angle. Load it up. Louis Delmos picks it off. And the Lions begin the second half with a great defensive play. We take over at the 35. Looking for our first lead of the ball game. Did not have a lead at all last week. Here's a chance. Come on.
He's
He's gonna get it up there to Scheffler. Complete up to about the 5. Great time.
As a quarterback, to see somebody make a play like that, you want to come back and get it again.
second here in Ford Field. Try the counter on Kevin Smith is gonna get a touchdown. He will go in untouched. We've got our first lead on. First lead since week 10. And it was the counter run here. Defenders went a bit too far inside, had the block. Let's go, come on. And an absolute dream start to the second half for the Detroit Lions. We got our first lead. It is a 20-13 ball game after the interception and the quick touchdown drive to fall.
Detroit is up a touchdown. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon. Hansen is just about ready to kick this one away. Fields the kick at the 10.
Brought down at the 20.
Patriots turn the ball over on an interception their last time out. Hit hard as he throws.
Welker's not able to make that catch.
Was his intended target.
Good pressure that time, and they forced the bad throw. Not much you could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
Hand off to Maroney, he's shut down, but Wade. Oh, a penalty on the tackle, Jonathan Wade. God, where his face is.
You're asking for trouble when you start giving teams free first downs.
Looks left. Here's a short pass. Wes Welker now has 8 catches in the game.
You gotta be ready to make a play, man.
Second and 2.
Dumps it out right.
Gets it to Welker, well defended there. 20 with
Wes
completion
Welker
for Tom
brings in
Brady.
his 50th catch of the season.
But it'll be a third down here after we make the nice tackle. Lions fans fired up, can we get a big stop here?
It's a pass.
Brady's gonna get it to Moss, and Moss drops it. Randy Moss, a rare drop there. And oh, he had a chance of taking that all the way. Moss firing in there. Moss cut it open. Absolutely. Spivey got left there. Moss was probably off to the races, and he knows it. Frustrated with himself, but we fired up because we just dodged a huge bullet, and we've got ourselves some serious momentum here as the Patriots will line up to punt.
King is the deep man awaiting the return.
Let's go, we'll boot it away there. King is going to get brought down at the 10.
The Lions will look to build momentum by getting another touchdown on this series.
Starting at our own 10-yard line. Come on.
Hand off to the
Right
right.
off, nothing there.
Yeah, it really just throws you off
The
rhythm
fork
to
makes the
have a
tackle.
play in the game's nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when the defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
Stafford trying to get it.
Yeah,
Greg
they come out
Lewis.
with blitz, and the offensive line just unable to pick it up that time to force the incompletion.
And it's going to be 3rd and 10. In danger of having to punt and giving Patriots really good field position.
He passes it.
Stafford, Calvin Johnson,
Tipped pass, and it's
Jr.
incomplete. Calvin Johnson was the intended receiver on the play.
Earlier in the chance that Butler made the play. His
Wes
hand and
Welker
there to break up
back
the
deep
pass.
to return.
Harris to punt. And it's going to get by
They had to
Welker.
run it away on their previous drive.
Unfortunately for the Patriots, it bounces out of bounds because it took quite a hard bounce. If that could have went downfield, it could have been really something big. And it goes out at the 43. The Patriots begin here. Tom Brady
Passes
looks
it
to
short.
throw, and it's going to be picked
Tommy
off.
Pavrodenic, big
Levy,
ball.
his second INT. And again, he's off on a big return. This time he's going to get pushed out of the 20. His second huge interception, and Tom Brady's 3rd of the game. The Lions are getting to him here on Thanksgiving Day.
Don't give it away. He's the most trusted guy in the field, and today he's looking shaky.
A massive moment here. Tom Brady trying to float this pass in here. That was never a good decision. A very uncharacteristic mistake by Tom Brady. Obviously a great quarterback, but he is having himself some issues here on Thanksgiving Day. And that was his worst interception. The other ones were pressure. That was just a very bad mistake. We take over here at the 20.
Looking in zone.
Stafford's going to go to the end zone. It's going to be
It's broken
broken
up by
up.
the defender.
We try to strike right away
Nate
there with
Burleson
Nate
was his
Burleson.
intended target.
2nd and 10 here. Kevin Smith trying to find some
The
room.
Lions have to
And
be
Takane will get his
frustrated with
first
their lack of
tackle.
running success in this game. I mean, how many times can you get beat like that and still keep trying to hand the football off?
Come on. Gotta get inside the 10 for a first down. Stafford to Calvin Johnson. Jr.
Calvin
There's a
Johnson
window
was
there.
the intended receiver.
Not able to hit it. Window did appear, not able to get it though.
Detroit is hoping to make this a
Jason
two-score
Hayes.
game.
The field goal attempt for him here. Trying to put us up by 10, and he is right on target there. 23 to
So that will make
13.
the score the Lions 23, the Patriots 13. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon.
DeAndre Levy, leading tackler this season. Playing his heart out all
Will
year.
send this one deep.
2 huge interceptions in this game. 1 return for a touchdown. 1 return to England's 20-yard line that set up that field goal. And that's the difference on the scoreboard right now. 10
He makes
points.
it to the 23-yard line.
Big hit there. We got ourselves some serious momentum. Patriots had a 10-0 lead. We outscored them 23 to 3 since.
On the ground with the
Tom Brady's
tailback.
been intercepted 3 times on the game. His last interception was a very bad decision.
Going with the ground game. And that run actually was a pretty decent gain, so maybe they'll get something going now.
Falk is going to be shut down for a loss. Ruben the tackle. And we are getting more and more fired up every play. It is rocking here in full field as the Lions are going to try to get a massive win here. Still so much time left, not even really through the third quarter, but a big play here in third down.
He rolls out to his right.
Wade is going to pick it off. And Wade is going to take it. We got ourselves another pick six. Tom Brady's intercepted 4 times.
We had some quarterbacks in the league that will go a month without throwing 4 interceptions. Some will go half a season. Today, this has been embarrassing.
It is insanity here in Detroit. New England Patriots, the heavy favorite, best record in the NFL. Tom Brady, tremendous quarterback. He's having a nightmare of a game here on Thanksgiving. INT, Wade will get us our second pick six of the game, 4th interception overall. And the Lions, after our defense got absolutely embarrassed last week, having a tremendous performance here against the best team in the NFL thus far this season. It's a big extra point, makes it a 3-possession game. Cowboys had 3 defensive touchdowns against us last week in that chaotic game. We have 2 defensive touchdowns here against the Patriots. 30-13. What a response here from the Lions. In a massive game, national audience.
Is ready to kick this one off.
And my, how things have turned here. We've scored 30 of the last 33 points.
He takes it
Big
back to
hit
the
there on
29-yard
Welker.
line.
And it is so loud here, so much energy in Ford Field. Ready to try and figure things out here.
Good coverage downfield.
Trosnick's gonna break it up.
He almost had the pick.
And Brady is on fire for a while.
Second down.
He had 200 passing yards in the first half.
Has a man short to his left.
Trosnick again making the play on the ball.
Was the intended receiver on the play.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Looking for a man.
And Brady eventually is going to bought a lot of time
The
there.
coaches have to be disappointed with that effort.
Yeah, their poor defense didn't even have time to go and get a glass of water. All of a sudden, the punter's back on the field, and the defense has
And
to
it is
play again.
all falling apart here for the Patriots. And it is all going Detroit's way. Gonna keep it up here. King on the punt return.
He's brought down.
Except for about 33. Chung on the tackle. 6:43 here in the third quarter. Felton in motion, handoff to Smith.
Hand off to the left.
It's gonna get seen.
The Lions
Decent yards
have
out.
had too many
Pick up.
runs that have netted decent yardage up until that one, but sometimes if you just stick with it in the second half, things start to break.
Gets the pass off.
To Calvin Johnson Jr. missing.
Matthew Stafford has a reputation as a bit of a wild thrower. Sometimes, I don't know, maybe it looks like he's almost aiming the
Stafford
ball. He just
missing
relaxes
another
or just
opportunity.
goes back to the fundamentals of his
Takes a
mechanics. I
chance
think
not
he'll be
able to get
fine.
it. 3rd and 6 now. Picked off by Woods. And now the Patriots are going to get a break, and they're going to get a defensive score there.
Touchdown pass.
Just a bad decision there. He's got the lead, no reason to take those kinds of risks. Now all of a sudden the momentum is right back on the other side.
There's been some wild, chaotic games. Sunday and Thursday here. Game against the Bills a week before, that was a crazy game. We were able to come from behind to get the win in the end. A 17-point lead is going to be shrunk down there. A very unfortunate mistake. Stafford held on to the ball too long. He got hit as he was trying to make the throw. Ball came out and it went the last place we wanted it to go, right into the Patriots' hands. He returned it for a touchdown. Woods was in the right place at the right time. He gets the pick six. And Patriots right back in the ballgame here. It has been a wild game, entertaining game here for people across America. First game on Thanksgiving Day here.
He makes it out to the 33-yard line.
Really did not want that to happen. Our 3-possession, 17-point lead shrunk down. Been a lot smaller now. It's a 10-point game. So plenty of time left. Hand off to
Gets it
the
on the
best.
inside.
Gonna make a move. It's about 3. Jorneo with the tackle.
Look out, heavy pressure on.
Gonna go deep. Calvin Johnson Jr. got a touchdown. Oh, and Stafford missed a couple opportunities earlier. Not gonna miss that one.
Use just 2 plays to go 65 yards.
Calvin Johnson has so many great skills, great hands, great route running. They can make the tough.
And we respond here. Let's go. First off, fortunate break. The break that we caused. Stafford, great work on the play fake. Definitely got Patriots defenders to bite. That allowed for the time, and the throw was perfect. Hit Calvin Johnson in stride. In for the score. And we're going to get that touchdown back. Can we get the extra point as well to make it a 3-possession game? Jason Hanson, no problem. It's 37-12.
Hanson looks ready to kick it away. He gets out
Montgomery
to a
brought down on the
28-yard
28.
line. He'll get the help of the trainer, so his day just might be over. Here's the
And
game.
off Maroney.
He's tackled at the 30.
It's about a couple
Might want
yards
to start
there.
thinking of a different approach as this running game has been ineffective. Short pass to his left. He's brought down at the 37.
That's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They
And
work hard all week in
Palmer
practice to make sure
ruled
that
out the rest of
on
the game.
game
Hopefully
day
he's not gonna
they
be out
have that timing down
too long.
perfectly.
Goes through his progression.
Pressure there, not
The
going to get
defense didn't get the
fourth one.
sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
King is back deep to return.
King on the return up to the 25.
The Lions ended their last drive with a touchdown, so they'll look to make it 2 in a row. Running out of time.
Stafford trying to get Calvin Johnson on
Calvin
the
Johnson
outside.
was his intended target.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Hands it to the back. He's wrestled third down.
Third and 7 here.
He throws short.
Stafford drops to Calvin Johnson. It's going to be a nice game up to the 42nd.
He's had a great game catching passes for 100 yards.
And 100 yards from any of your wideouts is a nice contribution. That really opens things up for your offense.
They give it off here.
Around the carry.
The Lions continue to get beat off the ball. Their linemen look tired. They're physically outmatched. And it's beginning to take a toll on these runners. I'm not sure how many more times they want to carry the ball.
Flips it out short.
Williams
to his left.
drops it.
Derek Williams was the intended receiver.
There goes the opportunity there. Could have got some nice yardage. Right into the 4th. Maybe, got a first down even, but. And 13 now.
Scrambles away from defenders.
Stafford misses Calvin Johnson. Tries to
Calvin
get to it
Johnson
again.
was the intended receiver on the
Yeah,
play.
it's a plan away disappointing end of the drive.
Wes Welker is back deep to return the punt. It bounces out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
The Patriots are looking to dig themselves out of this big hole that they've dug themselves into, and at the very least, you have to show the guys on the other bench you're not going to roll over.
Complete to Maroon. He's going to make a nice move. He's going to get brought down for about
Boy,
a
that's a
10-yard
tough throw and
gain.
catch that time. Tight coverage, able to thread it in there, and good play by the receiver.
And the Patriots look like they're going to try to get one more play here in the 3rd quarter.
Still looking for an open man.
And they're going to get it to Welker.
He's brought down.
That'll take us to the 4th. Big completion. Welker now has 110 yards and 11 catches. It has been a wild game here through 3 in Detroit. 3 total pick sixes, 2 for the Lions, 1 for the Patriots. Patriots are outgaining us. They have almost twice the time of possession. We have a 17-point lead here. And we're trying to get the Detroit Lions their first Thanksgiving win since 2003. First and 10 here. Brady.
Flips it out short.
Moss. Another
He's tackled.
nice catch, but he's not able to do anything afterwards with it.
Randy Moss has been a very effective weapon in the passing game today. That last catch puts him over 100 yards.
Brady's gonna get dropped. I'm not looking soon. He's gonna get the sack. Let's go soon.
Searching for an open man.
Gets it to Flap. DeAndre Levy's gonna make the tackle. So from here would be a 53-yarder. They're down 3 possessions. The field goal could be one of them. What would they decide? 4th and 5. They could go for it, and instead they're gonna bring up the field unit. 53-yard attempt here for Gostkowski, trying to make it a 14-point game. He's got it. No, he doesn't. Long field goal attempt there. Gostkowski does not have it. Patriots trying to get 3, trying to make it a 14-point ball game. They will come up empty. Alright, still in good shape here.
Just gets it away.
Stafford.
Tony
There's absolutely nothing there at all.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack.
Not able to take
Great
any clock
pressure
off
to
to
force
the
an
incompletion. Let's go on the ground here. Hopefully we get some yardage as well. Come on. There's Morris, a yard. 2 yards.
2-yard pickup. That brings up third down.
38.
Pass is short right
Stafford
side.
got a big Alvin Johnson Jr. First down, number 42. He has 5 catches for 128 yards. A huge game, that is a huge reception for us here. Under 12 minutes left. First set of down, we have a 3-possession lead. It is 37-20. And we are absolutely going to let the clock run down here.
Here's the give.
Morris.
He's brought down at the
Nice
36-yard
rush.
line.
Let's gain there on the ground. Take that for sure. Hustling up here.
They weren't able to get the play off.
And
So that will cost them a
foolishly,
penalty.
we're going to do ourselves a penalty.
Repeat, second down.
Might have better awareness there. That's a mistake for sure. Trying to get ourselves first downs. Continue to work the clock. That's obviously going to make it more difficult to get a first down instead of second, fourth, second and 9. We're going to go in the air and Stafford's going to fumble. And who has it here? Can we get the ball back?
Detroit will
Yes.
maintain possession.
We're able to get
Heads
the
up play to
recovery.
get that ball back for the offense. That one really could have gone either way.
But you see how things can change here. The delay game tempts us to try to go in the air with the play action. And it does not work at all. The ball is out. England had the better chance initially. They're not able to control the ball there. The ball's rolling out. They had the opportunity. They're not able to get the recovery. That's going to back us up here to our own 48, 3rd and 20. Not going to try to pass it here, just run the ball, protect the ball, run the clock.
Run play, left side.
Best, maybe 2
Yeah, for a
yards.
minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there, the pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
Now we can bring out Nick Harris to punt. So we're going to be snapping this from the 50-yard line and try to pin the Patriots as deep as we can here. Harris kicks it high. And Loki does not call for a fake. Actually, he was able to get a block there.
That was really a good effort. There
Screen
wasn't a
on
ton
them
of room
there.
for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
There is just 8:37 left here for the Patriots. Welker to completion. Trusnick, nice tackle. Dropping after very little there.
pitch downfield.
Julian Peterson breaks it up.
Easy pick. And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation.
Patriots' only loss so far this season came against the NFC North, facing another NFC North loss. As they're able to have a big comeback here, 3rd and 4.
Here's the throw.
And Holt not able to make the catch. 4th down, what will they decide here?
Well, you're going to have to gather the troops up
That's
on
pretty
the
good points going, they're going to go
sideline,
for
because
it.
whether was poor play calling or poor execution, they never got anything going that time.
And Welker is going to make a catch.
It is so hard to complete passes
His
like that on
13th
4th down
catch
because
of the
there's
ball.
no mystery about what you're going to have to do, and especially in those long yardage situations, you have to execute perfectly, and that's exactly what they did.
They will get the conversion to Welker. We'll have yet another completion. 14 catches on the game now for Wes Welker. With the Patriots trailing by 17 here. Under 7 minutes to go in the ball game.
Rolls to his right.
Holt makes a move. He's going to get up and there's going to be flag. When at the end of the play, there's a penalty or a tackle face mask on manual. I love that face mask playing before. Patriots are going to need a lot to go their way here down the stretch, but that's a big play for them.
He throws downfield.
Complete to Price. He's going to be brought down by the 9-yard game.
Here's a look at today's red zone.
First reception for Price.
Spice body wash. Smell like a man. Man.
Complete to Crumpler. He's going to be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Defensively, there's just not a lot you can do to stop those short little quick passes. You just have to try and stay out of those short yardage situations.
And Tom Brady is going to be grabbed and thrown down by Jonathan Suh.
Records his second sack of the game.
There's a nice image there. Suh grabbing Brady, throwing him down. That's getting these Lion fans even more fired up. They've been fired up all game. This drive is taking a long time for the Patriots. 2nd and goal here.
Short throw to the right.
Complete to Welker. He's going to be brought down at the 7.
Just keeps the ball moving down the
3rd
field,
and goal.
6-yard gain, and a little progress.
Complete.
Finally gets a catch.
Green
His
Ellis.
first one of the game.
It'll be 4th and goal from about the 2-yard line. Our defense, let me take a timeout. Breather, get things set up. Trying to make the stop here to take away any comeback chance really for the Patriots. Big play here for us, 4th and goal. Brady will look to throw.
Moves to his right.
Brady tries to get it to Morris and it is broken up.
They felt like they needed to take a shot there and just didn't work out. Give the defense a little credit for making the play.
And DeAndre Levy, who's had as big a game as anyone on the field, he's got to make another big play here. I know he's going to break up the pass. Patriots will come up empty. It'll stay a 17-point game. We take over our own 2-yard line, just trying to avoid safety and trying to punt it away. Oh, and I don't think they're going to avoid safety there. Did he get out? No. Just trying to hand it off way up the middle.
Safety in that situation. Unbelievable.
And the Patriots will get 2 points, so that will make it a potentially 2-possession game if they're able to get a 2-point conversion as well. Oof. Well, certainly didn't try anything fancy, just tried to hand it off right up the middle. And the Patriots line completely shut us down. They dominated up front. Since Wolfwork was the first to get to him.
Harris will line up for the free kick following the safety.
37-22. That's going to give New England a glimmer of hope here.
And he's tackled.
Walker is brought down 39, so they get 2 touchdowns and 2-point conversion. That's how far we'll have to get here with 3:32 remaining.
Has a man short to his left.
Crumpler is going to be brought down
Well, they got
inbound.
away with that one. Really not a
He's gonna
very
keep
good
the clock
play
moving.
going back across your body like that, but every once in a while you'll sneak that in.
Oh, and that's going to go out of bounds. It's all for everyone there, 3rd and 2.
No completion that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Flips it out short to his left.
Up to
And
Welker,
he's knocked out at the
158
38.
yards and
Receivers
16
that make plays
catches.
like that on 3rd down tend to have nice long careers.
3:08 left. This game is not over. Defense, come on. And there's another false start penalty for the Patriots.
Well, that's more than a little humiliating for
It's gonna make things more difficult for
Unfortunately,
themselves.
there's nowhere to hide after one of those, and yeah, they know national television is going to be talking about them as well.
Oh, and Rizon not able to make the play. Got it to Crumpler. And Detroit Lion coming off the field. The way's alright. Big game for
He
us.
rolls out to his right.
Complete to Welker. They just continue driving right down the field. They are still in this ball game. A monster game from Wes Welker. Wade a little banged up. Doesn't look like he'll be serious. That is good news there. He'll come back when he's ready. Patriots 1st and goal here. Ready to the end zone. Randy Moss diving catch.
9 times out of 10,
There
it
should be a
seems like
touchdown
when they
here
want to
with
throw the ball
2:10
into the end
remaining.
zone, you know whose number they're going to call. He just has a way of making plays, even with the good.
Randy Moss. I'm gonna take another look here for sure. The booth. Make sure he did catch it. That is close. Definitely at this situation worth taking a look at. Who will throw the flag?
Jim Schwartz disagrees with the call, so he's going to challenge it.
Worth a try, it'll stand as called touchdown. So the Patriots will need 1 2-point conversion. They will not attempt it now, hopefully once they kick it. Gotta have it and make it an 8-point game. And it is good. There's 2:10 left, so we'll have the 2-point, we'll have the 2-minute warning. Stop the clock as well. Did they punt deep or did they go for the onside kick?
The Lions. 37. Time for the
all
drive
3
summary.
timeouts.
We'd like to let everyone know that this is brought
Decision
to you
time
by
here for New England. So it's turned into one heck of a ball game here. Thanksgiving Day action.
Well, the hands team is on the field for the return. I guess they're expecting an onside kick.
They're going to kick it deep. Morris, if you could use all 10 seconds, that would be huge.
He
Not
brings it
gonna
back to the
happen.
23.
To the 23-yard line. Trying to find a way, finish out the game here, and get ourselves a monster victory.
Gives it
Maurice
off.
Morris up the middle
4 yards on that play. That brings up second down.
to the 2-minute warning we go. 2nd and 6. Kevin Smith, the carry, shut down, timeout, Patriots, 3rd
There's
down.
some guys in this league that you have to run away from, but the danger in that is you're
There's
running
a
away
lot of
from
time.
him, and he uses his speed to catch you from
Running the
behind.
clock down even further is not going to do much more. First down could win the ball game here for us. 3rd and 7. Gotta go for it here. Can we get a big completion? Stafford to Calvin Johnson Jr. He's going to take off. Calvin Johnson Jr.
Feet don't
And he's going to take it all the way for the score.
Touchdown, Motor City. 10 touchdowns in a season is a pretty respectable number.
Yeah, respectable. Yeah.
And Johnson Jr. off to the races. Maybe trying to do a little math in his head there as he's running down the field. Decides just take it all the way, get into the end zone. Put us back up by 2 touchdowns here. We should be able to
And the point
hold
after
on
is
for
good.
now.
Less than 2 to go.
74 yards there, and be 3rd and short. Just trying to move the chains.
29. And here
Learning
is the
this
drive
play.
summary brought to you by Verizon.
Bro,
The kick is very short.
Luke Hansen does not kick that one well there. Walker's
He
gonna
makes it
hit
out to about the
30.
30-yard line. He gets up the
Bro,
throw.
and it's picked off. DeAndre Levy, his 3rd interception of the game, having an absolute career game here in front of a national audience on Thanksgiving Day. That is the one that is going to seal it here. Leaping up his 3rd pick of the game, he returned 1 for a touchdown.
Trick there that came up with the interception.
Tried going for an important field goal. He's gonna get that one there. That is spot all going to seal it.
On the ground,
Patriots
right
still
side.
with 2 timeouts.
The Patriots will take a timeout. That is their 2nd of the half.
Can't quite just run the clock out completely, but
They go with the
it's
run.
old there. Kevin Smith.
He lost yardage on the play.
Couple hands on it there. 3rd and 12 now.
Feeds it to the back.
And
A conservative call on 3rd down, Chris.
Yeah, but you do gamble if you put the ball in the air in that
Nice
situation.
noise.
I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to make some stops than my offense to convert that play.
And that'll take away the Patriots' last couple of timeouts, and we will let the clock run down as much as we can here. Take it to about 45 seconds. High, it's going to bounce around. That's 12. Patriots facing their 2nd loss of the season here.
It really gives you an edge.
Thanksgiving Day morning. hole.
Against 4 wide receivers means that
Already hit it, he was
basically
trying to throw that.
linebackers
Holt
have to
coming
get
back,
really
making a
involved
really
in
nice
covering
catch.
the wideouts. That's a tough assignment.
He's going to spike it 24 seconds. They're going to need 2 touchdowns here in the final 24 seconds. And a 2-point conversion. They're fighting until the end here.
Surveys the field.
Broken up 17
Nobody thought
seconds
he
in
saw
there.
on that play, but he didn't really see what he needed to see. He should have gone the other way and completely avoided that area of the field.
Broken
When
up
you get that kind
there.
of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
Running out of
And
time.
Brady will go down with a
It felt
sack.
like a field goal wasn't going to help
And
them
the
there, so they try
Lions
and convert.
are
Defense
going to have the
made the
win
play and got
here.
off the field.
Stafford will come out to take the knee. And the Detroit Lions have their first Thanksgiving victory since 2003 and a massive win here against the team
That'll do it
with
from
the best
Detroit.
record in the
Stay right
NFL.
there for highlights and stats.
Detroit is 7-4, very, very much alive in the playoff race.
Here's today's swagger player of the game, presented by Old Spice deodorant. Here's one for the highlight reel. It's the Doritos Crunch Time play of the game. Our final score is Detroit 44, New England 29.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.
Let's go, a huge win here for Detroit, and all the Lions fans fired up as we take down the New England Patriots at home, 44-29, the final. Massive win for us. The Patriots outgained us significantly, 431 to 306. They had more rushing yards and passing yards, almost 400 passing yards. We win the turnover battle 5-1. This game eerily similar to our game Sunday against the Cowboys, except the complete opposite. They had way more time of possession than us. They had a 10-0 lead early, 10-3 after one. Big pick six there from Levy. It was tied up at 13 at halftime. Big strike at the end of the first half. Touchdown run, field goal, huge pick six from Wade. Patriots got a pick six of their own. Touchdown pass there to Stafford. Safety touchdown there to Randy Moss, and then a touchdown on 3rd and short to seal it. So, game against the Cowboys, we outgained them and lost the turnover battle 6-1. Patriots outgained us, and they lose the turnover battle 5-1 with the victory. 14 of 34 was Matthew Stafford, 288 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 INT, along with 74 yards. Kevin Smith, very little success, 10 attempts, 2 yards, but had a touchdown, 23 yards from Maurice Morris. Receiving wise, Calvin Johnson, huge game, 6 catches, 202 yards, 2 touchdowns. Brandon Scheffler had 2 catches. Scheffler had 47 second receiving yards, 74 yards. Calvin Johnson seal it. Zach Follett, great game from him. He had 7 tackles. Peterson had 6. Delmas and Spivey with 5. Unbelievable game, DeAndre Levy. Career game, 3 interceptions. Had a pick 6. Had huge deflection in the end zone. Took away a chance for the Patriots to score. DeAndre Levy all over the field, making monster plays under defense. A huge response after the brutal game against Cowboys. Hansen was 3 of 3, hit a 47-yarder, perfect on extra points. Nick Harris, 7 punts on the game for him. Reese Morris, 6 kick returns. Eric King, 4 punt returns. For the Patriots, Tom Brady, 39 of 60, 427 yards, 65%, but 1 touchdown to 5 interceptions. Brutal game for Tom Brady with interceptions. Maroney 12 attempts, 21 yards. He had a touchdown. Falk had 11 yards on the ground. Wes Welker, a huge game, 17 catches, 176 yards. Randy Moss, 8 catches, 105 yards. He had a touchdown. Falk was third with receptions. He had 4. Defensively, Jaron Mayo led with 8 tackles. They had 4 guys with 3. Our offense definitely having some big moments in this one. Did have the one giveaway, big pick 6 for the Patriots coming from Pierre Woods. That was the only giveaway we had in the game, and we dominated the turnover battle. Gostkowski was 2-3, 66%, hit a 44-yarder. That was his long. Hit all his extra points. Let's go with 4 punts. Maroney and Welker, 4 kick returns. Wheatley had 1, and Welker 3 punt returns on the game. That is all from Detroit. Thanksgiving Day, the Lions, the huge upset win as we improve to 7-4. First victory on Thanksgiving Day for Detroit since the 2003 season. We take down the Patriots. Entered the game with the best record in the NFL. They were 9-1. They're now 9-2. Huge victory for us there. It was a wild, chaotic game. A lot of crazy plays. In our last few games. It's been an exciting season here for the Detroit Lions, trying to stun the NFL and have a monster turnaround, and we have so far a 7-4 record. With hope still alive. We'll get a recap of all the Week 12 results. We will watch the extra point.
This is the extra point.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Extra Point. I'm Fran Charles from NFL Network. We're set to take you around the league with game recaps, previews, and much more. Let's swing it over to Alex Flanagan. We'll get us started.
Thanks, Fran. Up first, highlights and stats from the weekend's best games, brought to you by Verizon Wireless. Let's begin in Detroit. The New England Patriots clashed with the Detroit Lions. Detroit's defense came up with 5 turnovers. They were ferocious. The Lions came out on top, 44-29. The Carolina Panthers faced off against the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland prevailed, 24-21. The Cincinnati Bengals battled with the New York Jets at Giant Stadium. Sean Green put on a clinic, running for close to 175 yards. For the Jets, New York's defense came up with 2 takeaways. New York earned the victory, 23-21.
Here are the NFC North standings for Week 12. Minnesota is in first place. The playoff chase is in full swing, so we'll take a look at which teams are at the front of the pack, beginning with the AFC.
All right, so it's time now to present our top 2 players of the week. Frank Gore was the offensive player of the week. Congratulations to this week's selection for Defensive Player of the Week.
All right, Alex, thank you. Now here's a look at the entire slate of games this weekend. Great games are on tap for this weekend. Alex will give you a preview of the best last matchups.
New Orleans travels to Paul Brown Stadium to take on the Bengals. New Orleans is in the number 2 spot in the NFC South. Pittsburgh goes to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Baltimore is tied for last in the AFC North. Baltimore is ranked 29th in the NFL in interceptions. Chicago travels to Ford Field to take on the Lions. Detroit is currently second in the NFC North. Calvin Johnson has been outstanding for the Lions this season.
That'll do it from the studio. I'm Fran Charles from NFL Network. Join us next time for The Extra Point.
This has been The Extra Point, brought to you by Madden NFL 11.
That is all from a thrilling Week 12. We got ourselves a massive victory over the New England Patriots on Thanksgiving. Huge win. First Thanksgiving victory for the Lions since 2003. Taking down the team with the best record in the NFL up to 7-4. Now 5 games left in the regular season. We are still in this thing here, one game at a time, trying to stun everyone and get ourselves into the playoffs. Second place in the NFC North, still behind the Vikings, but one game at a time. Going to be home again here in Week 13, taking on the Bears for the second time this season. Let's go Lions!